What's going on, guys? It's Brendan Abbott coming to you with the KBR Sports YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be touching on exactly why Draymond Green is the backbone of what was the Golden State Warriors epic dynasty. So make sure you guys watch the full video and we'll tune in for the rest. Alright guys, what's going on, man? I appreciate you guys once again for jumping in on this video and for tuning in onto this Draymond Green video. Guys, make sure before we get everything kicked off, you guys go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and make sure you guys comment your thoughts at the end of the video in regards to what you guys have to chip in terms of your thoughts and opinions on Draymond Green and his impact as a Warrior throughout this whole entire dynasty. Excuse me, guys, my glass is a little foggy, you know what I'm saying? I'm struggling a little bit just to even see fully out into the camera. If you guys don't know, I'm practically blind when it comes to seeing from far away. So if my glasses are foggy, your man can't see nothing. All right, guys, we're back in the game. But guys, I appreciate you guys once again, man, for tuning into this video. But I just wanted to do a breakdown of Draymond Green, his skill set, and all the things he brings to the Warriors, because that man, Draymond, in terms of all the different parts of the game that he covers, I think so much of it gets overlapped with what Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and at that time Kevin Durant, what they all brought to the game. So I want to make sure I'm doing a video on that. So make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe, and let's get right to it, because like I said, it's very easy to watch the Warriors and get caught up in all of the visually appealing things. Steph Curry mixing it up before launching and sinking an incredible three. Klay Thompson catching and shooting the ball all in one poetic motion that looks practically perfect. And then Kevin Durant scoring at will on anyone who stands in front of him. With all those distractions, it's easy to forget the one guy who makes it all click, and the guy who has had a big role as anyone in creating this dynasty, and that's Draymond Green. Draymond is the loudest, most vocal of the Warriors' core group of players, but does tend to be underrated because his play isn't as loud as his other teammates, particularly on the offensive end. However, Draymond is an integral piece of the Warriors' machine running as effectively as it does. Let's take a look at why that is. The Warriors' return to prominence may not have happened if the organization didn't make one key move: fire Mark Jackson and hire Steve Kerr. Now I know, guys, you guys don't have to get on me. I know popular belief is that Steve Kerr won with Mark Jackson's team, and in ways that's true and false. Mark Jackson was big in drafting part of the core in Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, then also signing Andre Iguodala in free agency. However, it was Kerr who improved upon the roster and maximized its potential. Kerr installed an offensive system that brought out the best of its parts, notably Draymond Green. Draymond regularly came off the bench under Mark Jackson and only started in a total of 13 games in 2 seasons under Jackson. He started in every game that he's been available since Steve Kerr took over. A big reason is because Draymond propels Kerr's offense in a way very few players can. In a motion offense that is centered around Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, it is at its best when neither Steph or Klay has the basketball. It runs most effective with Draymond actually being the main decision maker. Draymond's basketball IQ is so high that he knows how to read defenses and see where Klay and Steph will open up and come off of their off-ball action and come open. Defenses struggle to lock in on players when they don't have the basketball, sometimes even falling asleep. Draymond is always aware of this. Look here as Draymond finds a cutting Sean Livingston for an easy flush at the rim. Now watch Draymond's eyes. Look at his eyes. Look how directly locked in he is right here on this pass. Despite being in a scoring position, he's always looking to make the play for someone else. He does the same thing here when he finds Harrison Barnes for a dunk. Draymond works in this offense because he looks to get other shots before his own. Because of the threats Steph, Klay, and KD actively presented, teams are normally forced to trap or stick to them. A different player may take the shot for himself. However, that normally is a last resort for Draymond Green. He instead turns the trap into a 2-on-3 miniature fast break, where he can either score for himself, pass out for the 3, or throw it for a lob. Draymond does a great job at knowing floor spacing and where to be at all times on the court. He stays in positions where a release pass out of a trap is easier for his teammates. Then he puts pressure on the defense with his handling ability, so they must defend him. Look right here when Steph Curry gets trapped. He's able to drop the pass off to Draymond, who then finds Andrew Bogut for an easy layup. Draymond is a quality screener also, which springs the main scorers open for shots or for Draymond to roll to the basket. Draymond's ball handling ability allows Steph and Klay to be freer in this offense. This is seen often in transition. Draymond will push the ball up court with Steph and Klay on the wings, and it puts the defense in an impossible position since both guys are two of the best shooters of all time. Draymond is able to assess the defense well enough to determine where the ball should go based on what the defense is giving them. His passing ability can't go understated in this sense. His pinpoint passing ability properly sets up his teammates to get shots off on time and in rhythm. Guys, that's key, especially late in playoff runs, because late in playoff runs, when you're playing better teams that have faster defenses and they work more as a cog, those split seconds of getting a guy open matter. And so this is truly a gift offensively and what unlocks this prolific offense. Although the team arguably hit its peak performance when Draymond was at his best shooting wise, aside from Kevin Durant's first season in Golden State, the Warriors' most dominant year, obviously the 73-9 season, Steph Curry is easily credited largely for why that team was so unstoppable. But another reason was actually because of how well Draymond Green was shooting the ball. He shot 49% from the field and 38.8% from deep that season. Impressive marks that he hasn't even come close to since that time. Just envision a Warriors offense where they couldn't leave Draymond this open. Like, guys, they're not even paying attention to it. Like, just imagine how different the court would look if he couldn't technically sag off of him in that way. It would spread the court out immensely. Considering how important Draymond is to the Warriors offense, he's even more important to their defense. He's the foundation to the Warriors defense. The Warriors small ball lineup only works because of how effective a defender Draymond is. His ability to guard bigs in the post and also guard wings on the perimeter unlocks the Warriors defense. It allows them to employ a multitude of defensive coverages because of Draymond's ability to switch onto any big or any wing player. Much of this can be attributed to his physical makeup. See right here, as Draymond can stay in front of Damian Lillard on the switch. He moves laterally and is able to contest Damian's shot. Standing at 6'7" allows Draymond to be just as quick as most wing players, that he can stay in front of them laterally. It also allows him to be fast enough to move around the court to play help defense. It doesn't hurt that he also has a 7'1" wingspan that aids him in closeouts and protecting the rim. His strongest asset has always been, though, his basketball IQ on both sides of the ball. Draymond makes plays on defense before they materialize for the other team. Right here, he reads the offensive set and he anticipates the pass on the cut. Look right here, see how he plays his man to respect the post entry pass, but moves as the second the pass starts to be thrown to the other player's teammate, or the other team's teammate. He aids his teammates in avoiding switches that will result in mismatches for the Warriors, and he quickly takes that assignment himself. He's such a prolific defender that he was named Defensive Player of the Year in the 2016-17 season and was a second place runner-up twice in back-to-back seasons that the award was given to Kawhi Leonard. Draymond played some of his best basketball this postseason and was a clear difference maker in the conference finals. It's hard to imagine what a Draymond-less Warriors team would look like since he is their emotional leader and a defensive stopper for them. Some of the most memorable memories during this dynasty were spurred from plays he's made on one end or the other. After the departure of Kevin Durant and the injury to Klay Thompson, the Warriors will rely heavily on him and Steph Curry this year. A season which could be the final one featuring this core as we know it. Alright guys, thanks for tuning into this video guys. Once again, man, I always appreciate you guys showing love on these videos, and don't forget y'all, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future KVR Sports YouTube videos. Make sure you leave a like, because I know you like the video. Come on now. I know a lot of people, you either hate him or you love him. That's how a lot of people feel about Draymond Green, but honestly, what he does for the Warriors team, it's easy to say Draymond wouldn't be Draymond without the Warriors and being in that infrastructure, but the Warriors technically wouldn't be the Warriors either if Draymond wasn't there doing everything he does for that team. So it's easy to kind of give credit both ways, but if you hate him or love him, you got to give credit to where credit is due and what he does on that court for that team. And it's well deserved. It's well deserved. But guys, leave your thoughts and opinions. What do you think about Draymond Green's piece and how he fits into that Warriors team? Do you think that Steve Kerr essentially brought out what we saw in this Draymond Green, even though Mark Jackson is the guy that coached this team? Do you think Mark Jackson would have gotten this team this far if he would have remained the coach? Leave all your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, guys. I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate it, guys. And don't forget to make sure you subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you're alerted whenever a new video is posted. Sometimes YouTube be faking, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes YouTube wants to notify people when videos are posted. Sometimes YouTube doesn't, so you just never really know. But make sure you guys go ahead and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss a beat. And until next time, guys, I'm out. Appreciate it.